What's going on, everybody? Going Uber Fits Family Constrictors. I want to welcome you back. I'm not going to make a very long video because I'm just up here tonight to check on everybody, and it is pretty warm in here. We are at 79 degrees, which is kind of nice. It's cooling down. I actually got it cooling down in here a little bit because I had to put males and females back together, considering I think I had a bunch of my females absorb their follicles. Now, there was some real weird stuff going on. We had a lot of road construction next door, and for 3 months straight, a few hours every single day. And that's just when I was here. I don't know if it happened later in the afternoon or not, but the whole building would violently shake. Just violently shake. Multiple pictures have fallen off my wall and broke. I've had things come when I come in, things are falling off my desk. I mean, just pretty violently. And I think that has a lot to do with why all my girls here, these 4 girls right here, should have gave me a clutch of eggs sometime around last month if everything was supposed to go as planned. And they haven't. Now I have 4 more girls that are supposed to be laying any time now, and they don't appear to be doing that. And I highly think that has a lot to do with that road construction. Not only that, if you remember a few weeks back, sorry, I keep saying weeks, everything's weeks to me right now. A few months ago, I showed you this beautiful girl right here. This beautiful, little tiny cinnamon female. She was due, like I said, to have some eggs already. Her follicles were beautiful, huge, really nice growth, lots of really nice healthy locks. Really excited. I was positive, but she gave me a shed, which I thought maybe this is a pre-lay shed because, I may have missed the ovulation on her, and she is just getting so big. Well, 8 days later, she gave me another shed. I mean, that's kind of weird. But weirder than that, about 2 weeks after that, she gave me another shed. So just over a month's time, she gave me 3 sheds. And I was thinking, that is really strange. I've seen snakes do that before when they have wounds and they're healing, because the shedding will help promote the healing of the wound. But I couldn't figure this out. She has no wounds. She doesn't eat live, she eats frozen thawed, so I couldn't figure this out. I think that stress is what induced these sheds. I'm not positive. I don't have any facts behind this. And it's also something I don't really want to test out. I don't want to go stressing out some snakes to see if they're shed their skin. But she wasn't my only snake that did that around that time. I had 2 other snakes that gave me 2 sheds consecutively in fast succession. So I highly think that all that road work has really put a dent in my breeding season for now. The worst thing is that if you remember when I started the season, this year, I think I had 30 something snakes, and I sold all 30 snakes within about a month and a half time. Just sold right out. And then ever since then until about a month ago, I've had to pay bills really out of my pocket. I mean, I ran out of that money and money started coming out of my pocket. So now that this happened to me, it's putting me even farther behind. There is a small chance I might have to move out of the shop and move these animals back to my house. There's a small chance that might happen. There's a bigger chance of that happening if my wife and I decide that we do want to move. We've been discussing moving. We've looked in quite a few places. One of those places happened to be right here in our town. There's a few homes that are closer in town and closer to town that are in our price range and that would kind of suit our needs. But we've also looked in places in Georgia as well as Texas as well. So this is just a thought. This doesn't mean this is happening this year or even next year, but within the next few years, this is a good possibility. So maybe bringing everything home might be a good way for me to save a few dollars. I always try to make everything that's really negative, I try to make the positive parts of it the most positive parts of it. I do that for a few reasons to kind of protect myself, a defensive mechanism type thing. But also I believe in just keep moving forward, keep going after what you want. Was my goal to have my own shop? Yeah, I think one of my goals is to have my own shop, but can my shop be at my house? Of course, it's been at my house before. And to be totally honest with you, I was a lot more comfortable when that was the case. I just was. I miss ovulations constantly. I don't know what's going on here. I'm 12 miles away. We have wicked winter storms. Things could happen. I do a lot of worrying. So there is positive parts of this happening. Of course, I would finish out my lease here. My landlord's amazing. They've been great people, and I would never just pack up and run or anything. But that's a big possibility, and I'm really nervous about that. So I'm thinking that's what's going on with the cinnamon female anyway. Then we have this beautiful black pewter blast right here. I mean, this is, you don't get a nicer snake than this right here. Beautiful. Again, another small female that should have gave me some eggs about a month ago, and just hasn't. And I'm pretty sure she's absorbing those follicles. Now, I'm hoping and praying that I've just missed enough, and understand that I deal with these snakes every single day, and for the most part, almost every snake in here gets seen every single day. Sometimes that's not enough, and sometimes you just miss things, especially when you got females of this size. For me, it can be easy to miss an ovulation, especially if you catch it in the very early parts of the ovulation or at the end of ovulation. Because again, I thought I caught ovulations on all 4 of these females that should have already laid by now. Again, we had the cinnamon female here that was being locked up with my cinnamon orange dream for some super cinnamons, for some future stuff as well. My pastel 100% het genetic stripe was also hooked up with my cinnamon orange dream, because that is 100% het genetic stripe. Try to get some visuals to replace her after a few years, as well as I'm hearing some talking. I'm hearing a bunch of talking. It's weird. Anyway, then my black pewter blast too, I put to my banana enchi, as well as this hypo pastel enchi that has been going to my banana enchi. Again, no luck. These things happen. I have 4 more females over here that should be laying eggs anytime now, and they are looking like they're not interested. So it's looking like I'm going to have to start locking people up again, start pairing everything up all over again, and wait it out. So please, please, please keep me in your thoughts. My family is just having a rough couple weeks. My wife just hit another deer the other day, just put brand new tires in the car, just hit a deer the other day. Adjuster came out today. We don't know if they're totaling out or not. I wanted it to happen, but you say those things in jest. I didn't want it to happen today. We still needed that vehicle for my wife to get back and forth. She don't like to drive the truck. Truck gets 4 miles to the gallon. Oh man, it's a rough one. So I could use that like button hit, please, because it will bring me a smile. Free thing to do, don't cost you a dime. Awesome. All right, anyway, we're going to make the best of it. I'm hoping I'll be a little bit more cheery in my next video. I hope to see you all in my next live. That's every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. That's 8 o'clock in the East Coast and 5 o'clock in the West Coast. I hope to see you there. And every now and then we do a game show where you can win snakes or prizes. And if you're not a reptile person, don't worry, because we can always do outdoor stuff as well, from hammocks to tents, things like that. And before I go, keep in mind that I have this 2,500 subscriber giveaway right here. A beautiful pastel 100% het pied male who's freaking out on me a little bit. Beautiful snake right here. 2,500 subscriber giveaway right around the corner. We're not far away at all. Share this video, share other videos, let people know. I'll put a link down to the entry video for this snake in the description below, so don't worry, don't go forget to check it out. And we also got this beautiful deep and shed, all zombied out pastel pied male, and he is 3,000 subscriber giveaway, so you don't want to miss out on that either. Now again, still enter these contests even if you don't want reptiles, because you can switch it out for other gear and other products. Keep that in mind. Everybody, I'm going to call it a day. I know this video wasn't the greatest. It's just, you know, sometimes I get bummed out too, you know. You got to take my own advice and push through. All right, everybody, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell to let you know upload a video, and as always, love you all. See me, bye.